Our past does not define us. It just adds to our story. And what a story that is. Our past is our past, it's gone. It's no longer there. But too often we get caught up in our past. Our past becomes our present moment. We think about our past, but those feelings, that worry, that stress, that regret, that's now. It's gone. And in this moment we can snap out of it. What we can do from our past though, rather than let it consume us, because it's not us, it's not there anymore, we can go into it. We can pull out teachings, we can pull out our mistakes, we can pull out learnings. We can reflect on it, but we can also choose how to then, from this day forward, how do we want to then choose our future? But too often we get caught up in the past, not just with our own choices, our own decisions, our own regrets. We also worry about what other people have done in their past. Sometimes we hold on to things for so long. That word hate, from an energy standpoint, just thinking about someone, you'll hate, you're wasting energy. That person 3, 4, 5 years down the line have completely changed. But we still hold on to that old character. And that's what we are, we play characters, we play roles in life. I'm a big example of that. I've now got a title of life coach, soul coach, spiritual teacher. But with that becomes a lot of resistance. Oh, that's not what you do, that's not what you're about. These are coming from people from 3, 4, 5 years ago. Just in the space of the last year, my whole life has completely changed. In the last 4 years, I've been on my own self-development, self-discovery journey. I've learned so much in that time. I've let go of so much in that time. So many mistakes and so many regrets. It's embarrassing. But the one thing that stuck with me is that now adds to my story. Without all those mistakes, without all the regrets, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be able to tell my story now with so much experience and so much pain that I went through, which I did, to now use that to help other people, to use that to push forward so I can wake up every day with the choice of, I'm going to live the life that I want to. I didn't live the life I wanted to looking back. I was so unconscious for most of it. I got so drunk. I did drugs. I did embarrassing things to a point where I got locked up in Spain for 40 hours. And it wasn't the first time either. But this was the last warning sign that I got. I was staring at the cell, thinking I got no control of my life right now. I didn't even remember how I got in there. A drunken stag weekend, and I don't remember how I got in there. That was scary. So just in that time, I'd stopped drinking. That whole side of me's changed. And these changes, because I've decided to do it, it's my journey, are not what other people want. Other people don't like change. Other people on their own journey. People close to you, friends, family. And since I've been following my own journey, I'm looking into more spiritual things. I'm looking into more things where I'm learning about myself, which again doesn't resonate with some people. But that's okay. And I want you to realise that no matter what you have done in the past, right now at this moment, if you just banged your head, you forgot everything, that's irrelevant, it's not there. So what we can do is, on this moment, what do we want to do? How do we want to live our life? I don't want to keep bringing up the things that didn't serve me. I don't want to bring up the things that really made me feel bad. I don't want to bring up when I had my come downs and all my breakdowns and all my panic attacks. I had a lot of them, and that was regular. And I used to just blame work for being stressed. But what I can tell you is, if you put the work in, and when I say work, guys, listen to other people's stories. Listen to other people that have suffered just as much as you have, if not a lot more. Then speak to other people that have got your back, that have got your best interests at heart. Speak to people that listen to you. And that's where coaching really falls in. This is where I got into coaching. I found myself a life coach, and honestly it transformed my life. And with all the learnings and all the things now that happen, I can reflect back, think, that's why this happened and that's why that happened. But I don't need to let it consume me anymore. There'll be certain things that I did last week and I still hold on to it, and why have I done that? It's gone. What I can decide though is how I'm going to turn up now. So people change. Ask yourself this question. In the last 10 years, are you a different person to then? The answer is yes. Everyone's changed within 10 years. So why does it make any difference over the last 10 years to the last 6 months to the last 2 weeks? We can change. What people don't understand though, that change they still know you as that old person. They still know you as that identity. They still remember some of the things that you did and said. But if you can own your past now, and again, bring it all up, admit to what the things that you say that have made mistakes, take the teachings and share that with your friends and loved ones. Look, this is what I did, this is what I said all the way back then. I just want to let you know that this is where I'm at now. Show your kids. These are the things that I did and I regretted it. I was embarrassed and I would hate for you to see me like this. But that would never happen anymore. Be true to your word and show them with your actions. Get them involved with your actions and watch how it changes everything. Watch how they look up to you. Not things that you hide in and you're ashamed of. It's gone. Own that. And that's the key part. Go back into it. Reflect on it. Sit with it. Some of these things are so bad. And I work with people that some of the stuff they tell me, I'm like, whoa. But they're brave enough, they're vulnerable enough to say that. And by saying it and getting it up in the open, there's always then a strategy or a solution of how do you want to now turn up? How do you want to show up as your best self every single day? So let go of all these identities, let go of the characters that people and yourselves have played. Don't hold on to it anymore. It's their actions. And I will use myself as an example. I'm like this all the time, and all I want to do is keep growing, keep learning, keep educating myself. I'm a student for life. And I'm going to continue doing this. You'll keep seeing the smiles come. They're genuine smiles. I am in a much happier place. But I'm going to continue that way. So if you're not used to me now, after a year, I'm going to be the same, if not better. In a year's time after that, I'm going to be the same, if not better. In the end, you're just going to say, oh, that's Harry. That's who he is. But it's that initial change period. That's where we struggle. We want to make a change. The people closest to us don't accept it. And it's not their fault. They're just not used to what you're doing. And understand that that's fine. But don't let people hold you back, because they're on a different journey to you. What you can do is show up doing what you want to be doing, showing that you are getting happy, showing that you are working on things that you do regret. And over time, the people closest to you will see that. They recognize it, they acknowledge it, and say fair play. And I want to really put this message out because so many people hold on to these things that happened. Rather than letting it consume you, notice your energy. Notice the feelings are very different to your thoughts about it. The feelings are now. Turn yourself into the observer and literally look at different things, write it down, and then analyze it. And just know that it's not you.